Hello, it's Treasure Chest Tuesday, and I'm delighted to be with you again for this special time of honoring you and your deepening connection, reclaiming of your connection to all that you are. So, I'm going to give you a few, some tasters, little hors d'oeuvres of what I'll be sharing more of, as I mentioned in the email below, with John Burgos on our interview together on Thursday live, so you can come and be able to check out the possibility of having a psychic reading with me, get your questions answered, get possibilities for new ways of looking at lots of things. And because it's a very in-depth interview, um, I will just it will be a full course meal, let's just say that. But I wanted to give you a few little gems of what we'll be heading into in that time, especially because of this 1111 gateway that is so important for us. We just keep being given all these gifts from Spirit of new avenues and deeper, broader, more expansive places to exist in ourselves because of the more that we receive of what is going on from these other dimensionalities that want to be with us. They do. It's incredible. So, did you know, the first thing I want to mention is, did you know we have a governing body in the energetic field of your blueprint, a governing body for you and your new earth, what you're trying to create here. So, we're going to be talking about how to get connected to that governing body. So, you have it for building the governing body for your new earth, right? We want a governing body that works for us, don't we? Oh, yeah. So, when you have your individual governing body available to you, you can build your new earth and you start to expand that, and others have a governing body for their earth. And we all come together in a revolution of creating the beauty of the independence of who we are as a humanity, sovereignty in unity. We've been building sovereignty for many years now, a number of years anyway. And now it's like, well, how do we bring that into oneness, into humanity? That's one of the themes I'll be expanding on, which is very exciting. And then another one is, what does love in action look like? Love in action. And what is love anyway? We want to connect to the divinity of love, which is the power of the fuel of all creation. How to bring that into action. So we don't just sit back and go, well, I'm love and that's all there is, and we'll watch the world unfold. How do we be love in action in our daily lives to really transform things, speed up the transformational process? Because we know love and joy are the best antidotes or the best ways to speed up the process of transformation that we are in right now. Another one is getting in touch with your genuine spiritual strength. There's been so much stuff around power, a lot of stuff we don't like around power, misuse of power, human power. So when we say that word, people cringe. When I use that word, even with clients and in workshops, etc., people cringe. They're like, oh my God, what are we talking about here? I don't want to do power. Understandably, at a soul level, you have said, no, I am not going to do human power, which is force, will, over usually, right? If you're doing power from will, it's an over thing. And that's not what I'm talking about. True, genuine spiritual strength. As I was speaking of with a woman just this morning, is a lightness of being, a deep peace. But when you hold it in your body, oh my gosh, you feel like anything can happen and you will not be swayed by it. Do we ever need more of that? So we'll be energetic. These are all energetic transmissions that we'll be doing on Thursday. It won't be just talking about it, okay? I don't talk about it. I go into it and feel it more deeply for you so you can feel what that's like to start to hold that again. We'll also talk about the superpower of your heart in a whole new dimension and a whole new level so that it can truly be. We've been told that our heart holds what, 100 times, some people say 1,000 times more than our brain. How do we use that to be the superpower it is designed to be, right? How do we do that? So I'll be talking about that and giving you lots more hints about that and what that can look like, because it is a time for love in action. You've been doing love, you've been giving love, all of that, but love in action is a higher frequency that we're tuning into that's so important right now. And there was one other theme I wanted to mention, and that is, oh, of course, because of this 1111 gateway and the fact that we are moving quickly into this next year, it's already time to plant the seeds for next year. Sometime 2026, sometimes like last year, we couldn't do anything until the equinox in March, but now every year is different. Now, in the next 2 months, is our time to plant the seeds for next year. And I want to help you be able to get clear about your blueprint for 2026 and really get that planting started now, even though you'd go, wait a minute, it's winter, the ground is frozen. Yeah, that might be true on the outside, but not on the inside. Our insides are getting more and more thawed, thawed and available to receive. So isn't that a great thing? So we'll be touching in with that energetically as well to help you for manifesting now in grand ways, and especially for your next year coming up, because it's going to be a game changer in great ways. Okay. Now, also, I want you to know that when you come on live, this will be Thursday at 5 o'clock, this Thursday, 13th of November at 5 o'clock Pacific time. You will get special, and that's what I have down below in the email, you will get special permission to be in the queue to get a psychic reading for me to help you with anything you're working with and bring in a soul level and heart inspiration, all those wonderful guidances, and to get more in touch with your guides and your guidance as well. You will be able to do that. And you could say, oh, there'll be hundreds of people. Well, you get priority. Isn't that exciting? So we want that for you. Okay, great. All right, so wonderful to give you some hors d'oeuvres right now because it's such a vital time, such a vital time. And there's so much more I'll be sharing with you throughout with our Treasure Chest Tuesday, celebrating the treasure chest of you, because you are the people of spiritual warriorship for the new field of creation that is coming on earth. So I celebrate you and I'm deeply thankful for you. Okay, great. I will be with you very soon, I hope. Much love and blessings. See you on Thursday. And don't forget my special Thanksgiving special I'll put in the link below as well. Okay, bye. Bye for now. Much love.